Welcome to an episode of Foolishness. We're out here going to program this pump here. Side note, guys, you see this here? It's a no-no. Just hook the front of the pump right there. No elbows, negative. We're going to program this pump first by turning it off. With the main screen, settings. Hit select. Right now it says it's 7 a.m. The time is actually 11:07. So we're going to change this. So we hit select. And then we're going to hit the up arrow, which makes it light up. We're going to hit the side arrow to go over. You see the shaded area, it got darker. Now we go up to 11. Then we go back arrow, then down. Now we have 11:07. Then we're going to hit. Some of these are different. We're going to hit enter to save it. Some have a save button, this one doesn't. So now we set our time. Now we go hit escape to go back, hit the settings, hit the down arrow to speed 1, and we're going to check that one out. Enter. Hit select. And then hit enter or select. Then it says there's a schedule there. We hit the down arrow. It's running 1444 on RPMs. It's starting at 10 a.m. Is this on time? Its off time is 12 p.m. That's the first schedule. Okay, we're going to escape. We'll hit speed 2 and hit select. It's a schedule there. Then we go down. This is at 3450. That's the highest RPM. This screen is messed up, but it's set to run 3450 from 1:30 p.m. till 7 p.m. at night. So we're going to change this. We're going to check to see if there's any more schedules. There's 8 every setting. So we're going to escape. So we know we have 1 and 2 have schedules on them. So we're going to go speed 3. We're going to select that. And that's manual, which means there's no schedule. So we're going to get out of there. Go back to 3, 4. Check that. Select. That's manual, so we know there's nothing there. So we'll escape out of there. We'll go to speed 5. And we'll select that. that's disabled. So there's no schedule there. And we'll escape out of there, go to speed 6 and select that. That's also disabled. Select back, and if you hit it speed 7, we'll select that. That's also disabled, so there's nothing there. Speed 8, we'll select that. That's disabled. Some people will put the schedules all the way down to speed 8. That way you have to go through every schedule, every speed, to find out if there's a schedule on it. If not, you'll have conflicting schedules and the pump will not set up correctly. So we'll escape here and we'll hit down. Now we're back to speed 1. So we want to set this to run at about 6 in the morning. It was our start time. Usually you run these at night to save on energy from around between 7 p.m. and 9 a.m. according to what area you're in. Will save you the money on electricity. If you have solar, you want to set these to run during the daytime while you have your solar, while sunlight is hitting your solar panels, so you can take advantage of your solar panels. So we're going to go back in here. We set our time. Now we're going to set up the schedule. So we're going to go ahead, hit select schedule. Now you can, if this was a plain pump, which I'll go over that on another time, but if this pump had never been set up before, we'd have to go in and actually put schedule. We'll have to select schedule, but this one's already set up. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down. It's 1440 RPM. We're going to change this because we're going to start out. You always start out high and you go to low. Don't start low and go high, because this pump does have a priming feature, but we want to start with a high setting for about 2 hours. So we'll set it. We're going to 2900. So we're going to select this. You see how it lit up. So we're going to go to 2 and make that a 2. We're going to scroll over and we're going to make that a 9 by hitting this arrow. That if you could hit the up or the down arrow, that decreases or increases the number. So we're going to go to 29. We'll do 2950. We're going to save this. We're going to hit enter. We're going to have it to come on time. We're going to come at, the customer wants to come on 6, maybe because it's by the proximity to the house. These pumps get loud. So if it comes on at 6, it's not waking anybody up in the middle of the night. So we're going to go back and we're going to go to schedule and we're going to hit select, back out of this. So we're going to go to this at 10 a.m. We're going to hit select and we're going to set this for 6 a.m. and we're going to hit enter, which saves it. That's the start time. At the bottom of it, it's going to have which this screen is messed up. It's going to have a start and stop time, which we started at 6, and we're going to run it 3 hours at 2900, which gives us about 3,000. It's 3,000 gallons an hour. So 3 times 3 gives us 9. So that's going to be about 9,000 gallons of water in 3 hours that we're circulating. So we're going to stop. So that's 6. 7, 8, 9. Actually, we're going to kick it up another. We're going to run it 4 hours, which will give us 12,000 gallons of turnover time. So we're going to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to change this from 12 to 10. So we're going to select so it's going to shut off. It's going to start at 6. It's going to shut off at 10 a.m. Then we're going to enter. Okay, our next schedule. So we're going to back out of this. Hit escape. We're going to go to speed 2, which they already put a schedule there. I usually do 3 schedules. This one I might do 2, but we're going to go ahead and select this schedule. See, this is running 3450. That's bad. That's running the full power of the pump. It's using a lot of electricity that it does not have to. So we're going to select this. We're going to bring this down to 2450. And we're going to run 2450 for the other one. We ran it 4 hours. Now we're going to run it an additional, let's see here. We're going to run it 2 hours at 2450, which should give us around, that should give us about 45 gallons to 50 gallons a minute. Okay, so we have the first setting. We got set for 2950, which gives us about 60 gallons a minute, which roughly goes 3,600 gallons an hour, which puts us at 14,000 gallons, a little bit over 14,000 gallons in 4 hours. So the next, we're going to put the second setting at 1,800, which will give us about roughly half of that, and that should put us at 30 gallons a minute, which puts us at 1,800 gallons an hour times 3 will give us about 5,000. So that should give us 20,000 gallons of circulation time. So we'll be running from 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, and we'll have able to turn over the whole body of water and save money and electricity at the same time. So we're going to set this for 1,800. We'll set it at 1,850 just to make sure. This is the sweet spot here, 1,800, 1,850. It's not using that much electricity, and it's still circulating. This is not enough. 1,850 is not enough to run the pool cleaner, so we have to have the higher, the 2,900. That's going to actually circulate enough water to run the pool cleaner. So we're going to enter that. And we'll escape. And we're going to verify. Hold on a second, back out of here. We're going to set the times. So we're going to hit this. Settings. Speed. Select. We're verifying we're at 2950 from 6 a.m. to 10. We're backing out, escaping out of this. We're checking speed 2. Select. Schedule is coming on 1850. The start time. The other one ends at 10, so we're going to set this to run. Select. We're going to start this at 10 a.m. So at 10, and make sure you don't not overlap your schedules. We're going to save this, enter, and then our stop time, we're going to run from 10, 11, 12, 1. So we're going to select, and we're going, this is going to shut off at 1 p.m. and we're going to save this. So now we hit the button, the start button, start, stop. You'll see this light comes on. If you don't see that orange light come on, that means the pump will never come on. Once that light comes on, that means it's set to run. If the pump doesn't start, that means the program is not on. But we know the program should start. The pump starts. So the pump is struggling to start up. So we're going to go in and set a priming on this because it started right, it went right to the cycle. So we need to set the priming. So we're going to go ahead and turn it off. And we're going to go back in here to menu and go to priming. And we're going to select this. It's been disabled. We wanted the prime. You don't disable prime. You want the pump to be able to prime up for at least a minute. So we're going to select and we're going to enable and enter. Then we're going to set a time on here, hit select, and we're going to do like a minute. Or we might do 30 seconds. Okay, we'll do 30 seconds and we'll hit enter. Now we have a priming set up. We're gonna go ahead and start it back. And shut it down. Look at our priming. We're gonna go back to see what it's gonna hit. Priming. Hit select. And we're gonna look what is priming 1. 20 seconds. Enable. Okay. I'm going to start them up. I don't really like this older pump. You can't adjust the priming speed. It jumps up to 3450, 3440, which I don't like because if you have a system that's not operating with, it operates with high pressure anyway, then it's a chance of running a 3 horsepower pump to at full out could crack the filter, but they have a 600-pound tagless sand filter. It could take that kind of pressure, but some filters can't. So, okay, everything is set to go. Signing out.